Boop, 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 boop. Ah, I almost yanked my ear off. Ah. Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of My Favourite Performances. Today, I'm talking all about Tom Holland. I've done quite a few reviews of his films already. I've done The Devil All the Time, Chaos Walking, and Cherry, which I will be talking about in this video. But if you want to see more in-depth about those individual films, then I'll put the links in the description. But he is one of my favourite actors, and it's his birthday tomorrow, so I thought this is a perfect time to make my favourite performances about him. I'm going to start with The Impossible. This is one of his first films, and he is fantastic in this. He's quite young in this one. I think he's like early teens. I think he's about 14 maybe. But his performance is brilliant. He was one of the best child actors that I've ever seen. Tom Holland is the only actor that will always make me cry. Like, he never fails to make me absolutely sob my heart out. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a scene towards the end of this film that makes me like cry hysterically, like so much that I can't breathe. And it's just so powerful, and Tom and the other two kids are so great in this. Another film is Locke. He's done a lot of voice acting, which I will come on to the others in a minute, but I absolutely love this film. I've spoken about it briefly before, but the phone calls between him and his dad, played by Tom Hardy, are so emotional. They're so powerful. He conveys his emotions so well just through his voice that you really connect to any character, even if you can't see his facial expressions. Especially in Onward, that is another one that makes me just cry my eyes out. And also in Spies In Disguise, you really connect to his character and he's really relatable, because Tom is just doing it so naturally. Another one that I love him in is Dolittle, where he voices a lovely scruffy dog with glasses, and he's just so charming. I just want to be friends with that dog. And of course, you can't talk about Tom Holland without talking about old Spidey. I love his Spider-Man. I think he's brilliant at playing both Spider-Man and Peter Parker. And with each film that he plays him in, he gets better and better, and he is easily one of my favourite characters in the MCU. Now on to some ones that I've talked about before. I'm going to start with The Devil All the Time. This was such a great contrast for him, because it was like the first step in taking him seriously as like a grown-up actor. He was amazing in this. It really blew me away the first time that I watched it, and every time that I've seen it since. It was such a mature performance, and it was so great to watch. Another one is Chaos Walking. Now, I said this in my review video of it, but I was very conflicted about this. He was very good in it, and he was the only thing that was really, really keeping my interest throughout. However, even though it was filmed before, it was released after Cherry, so it was a bit underwhelming after seeing him like pour his whole soul into something a few weeks before. And Cherry has been his best performance so far. I'm still in shock about how brilliant he was in that film. He really threw himself into it to really tell this story well. It's so powerful and harrowing. It's not an easy watch, so I've only seen it the one time, but I would love to watch it again, but it's so uncomfortable. But I'm hoping that was the start of some really interesting and meaty things for Tom's career. So yeah, those are my favourite performances from Tom Holland. Coming up next month, I'm going to be talking about Domhnall Gleeson, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more of this. But as always, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye!